Let's have a look at this format question from summer 2020. So breaking down the question like we always do, make sure that you are underlining or highlighting the key or the trigger words, okay? So for a format question, it always asks you to outline two. Now what that means is that you are identifying and briefly explaining two things. So you've got to put 2 points. You can give an extra one if you can, but just make sure that you don't run out of time, but the examiner will mark the ones that are all correct. It's also asking you here for something called factors external to schools. Now, a factor is a circumstance or influence that has an impact on something else. External is something outside. So really what you're looking for here is circumstances outside of school that will affect class differences in achievement. And what you've got to be there is very specific to the class. So you want to say something like this causes middle class to have high achievement and working class to have low achievement or passing or failing. So a popular first factor that we might identify is having cultural capital, okay? And that will get you 1 fantastic mark. And to get the second mark, you need to give an explanation point. For example, this gives the middle class an educational advantage, so that's linking to the achievement part, as they're possessing knowledge, language, skills, which is going to benefit them educationally. Our second factor is a material factor, and this is poor housing, and that's going to get you 1 mark for saying that. And to get the second mark, you will explain by saying working class may live in an overcrowded home, there is no place to study or do homework, and that will have a negative impact on their achievement. So we're being very specific to what the factor is for 1 mark for each. And then the explanation have been very specific to the class and also very specific to their achievement. Is it having a positive impact or is it having a negative impact? So checking out the mark schemes, we've identified this one, the poor housing one, and we've identified the cultural capital one, but there are lots of different explanations that you could have used, lots of factors that you could have referred to, and just to remind you, you get your points for 1 mark for the factor and 1 mark for explaining how is it impacting class differences in achievement. So thank you for watching. If you've got any questions, leave them in the comments. If you want me to look at any other questions or anything like that, just let me know and I will add it on. Thank you.